Hello again. I was doing a review of an order that I got, and I found out besides the light being turned on the cell phone to help with this, I figured out. I also found out that if an incoming call comes in, it will cut off the video. So if the video cuts off and I said anything important before, then I'll splice it together. I've got a video editor thing that I can splice it together with. But what I want to get to, this is geared more towards the pick making people out there that like to do pick making. Windshield wiper blades are an excellent source of material for making picks and stuff from. They're mainly good for tension tools, but you can also make picks because if you look at the dimensions, they're pretty small. And a windshield wiper blade, you can cut that all out. That's less grinding and less heat and less dipping that you have to do. But I wanted to ordered the 10-piece set of government steel blanks from Peterson's. They're in 25 thousandths, and it says raw scrap. Now, I paid $13 for these, not including shipping. But what's interesting about it, you can kind of find some things out about the manufacturing process. These came in shipping containers, so if any bends that were there from the beginning. Some of these ones were rejected because they cut too far in, or it's just scrap. It's just like the blank end of where they stamp stuff off. So you can kind of get an idea of maybe what they were making. I look at the metal to see what happens when it's been fractured and sheared. Some of it is like a crystalline type of shear line on it. Anyways, you get different sizes, much bigger than a windshield wiper blade, and you can cut away anything that you don't need. And you'll still have plenty of room to make whatever exotic type of pick you want to make. Just keep in mind the physical limitations of what you're dealing with. If you're only going to be dealing with like 6 or 7 pins, why do you need a rake that's, like a samurai or a wave sword, that's going too far? You're only going to get so much out of it. But there are varying. Some of them don't have a stamp. One of them actually had something on it. Let me find it. It looked like a go no-go gauge, but it could be some manufacturer's name and then gauge, because you're only getting part of the material. But I'll pull each one out and show you. They're slightly bent, but you can bend that back. You can put them in a vise if you want to and make them perfectly sharp, flat. This one right here is the one that see that kind of like crystalline fracture. That's weird. I don't know what. I'm sure you're getting 301 stainless or whatever it is that they make their government steel from. But this is the only one that's almost like perfect. Look at that. I mean, it's square and there's no sharp edges and it's all shiny. This one's not bad either. I'm trying to find that one. I probably went right through it and didn't even see it. The no gauge one. There it is. There it is. See that? I don't know if it's going to focus. Go gauge. See, like that would be like go and then no go gauge. Anyways, I don't think so. I don't think it was a gauge because it wouldn't have been stamped on. That might be something, but there you go. That's my review. I'm going to make a pick out of these. That this review will continue as far as like blanks material, because I'm going to make a pick from the beginning. I'll take photographs and I'll try to do videos along the way. I'll select my beginning one, and I'll make something, either a Bogota or a hook, something simple. A Bogota is not necessarily simple, but I might try something complex. Anything that you like, and you would like to replicate and not wait for it to come up, like a Bogota. I always order Bogotas. I love Bogotas. I like experimenting with different widths. And, it looks like what they did with the octopus and stuff like that. I would also like to say today is a good day because I got another job and I start tomorrow. And I will be joining you people of the daylight, which is not a good thing for me. I'm probably going to melt at midnight shift all my life. And Masterlock has been attacking me. This Masterlock and Brinks and another Masterlock. These two fell on my right foot. This one tried to fall on my left foot. Both of them hit me a little bit. So I'm going to teach them a lesson with my new Peterson gems in 15 thousandths if I need it. I don't want to use this one too much because I've already messed it up jamming it in my case. But and I may not have the correct size tension tool for this. I just want to do this quickly just to humiliate them if I can, because they did hurt my foot. They're fairly substantial, you know, and I just want to teach them a lesson that they're humiliate that. Let me pick on Brinks because he attacked me also right behind the other one. It's my own fault. It's on kind of like a rocking chair type of footstool, and I bumped it, and like I said, it's my own fault, and it's not Ghost or the supernatural genie of Masterlocks or Brinks ganging up on me. I know this. I'm not completely delusional. All right, I'm going to have to rake you, Brinks, with my new Peterson's Bogota, just because I know you're rakeable and you asked for it, really. I don't know if any of this is being captured. I'm not really looking at it the way I should on video. There's the light. Oh, I've got the wrong tension tool in here, no wonder. Alright, we don't want this to go on. It's already 6 minutes. I did cover the blanks. This is all ancillary stuff right now. It's just picking stuff for all this. I cannot seem to stop picking, you know, if I got free time, and phone calls come in and interrupt the thing, and my neighbor knocks on the door, and the cat's hungry, and, you know, things like that. Drop things. There we go. That's a big enough tension tool, it should be, for me to get tension on the core and not bind. And this one I'm just going to do the abusive rake to it because I know it likes it. So there. This one was giving me problems earlier, and I found out that I got to make sure the core is set back the way it should. See, then that's not set back all the way. You got to turn this back. When you pick it, it doesn't seem to return, but when you use a key, I don't know, maybe. Anyways, I said anyways again. I should be punished for that. I've been punished enough, believe me. I worked at Radco for 5 years, and that alone is punishment for anyone. But no more. My punishment phase is over, and I'm free at last. I get to work at a job much closer to me. I turned off my ceiling fan. It's hot as hell in here, but I don't want to make... I know how people... take that, Masterlock. I know he didn't follow me, but he was on the same chair, and I know he was going to try to get me. And you, tough under fire. I don't care if I go 37 minutes and I burn up all the memory in the universe. I'm going to open your ass just because you fell on me and you nicked me a little bit. You didn't get me completely. And I'm trying out single pin picking instead of Bogotaing you. I know you're very susceptible to Bogotaing attacks. But you're only 4 pins, I think. Not even 5. Alright, if I have to break a Bogota on you, I will. Just for the sake of brevity. And sometimes this thing puts up a fight. You've seen some other videos, like one video, I wasn't even trying to. I was at work, former work. And I had a lock in my hand, and I got a coworker, and I said, here, film this, because I'm always doing this on my own. I may be up against the warding. I said, I'm always doing this on my own, and I never have... You don't have to film my face. For some reason, we've got to be mysterious when we're lockpicking. But you don't have to film my face, just film my hands, and I'm going to try to open this lock on video. And he goes, okay. And I said, okay, let's go. And it was like less than 18 seconds. I mean, it was pretty good. And this is this lock. And it was with a Bogota. But, alright, I'll have to humiliate you later. You can stand there and act tough. I want you to show your tough under fire thing. Because my main review is going to be of these. I really like these things. I'm thinking, as far as like what the lock sees, I think this is just like a diamond. I mean, you do have the hook, the curved part, which helps you with lift, which you wouldn't have on a diamond. But just look at the profile. I don't have a lot of diamonds hiding around. I'm just dropping my picks everywhere, and I'm not really organized. And the attack of the Masterlock's been going on. Anyways, think about that. Think about how a lock looks at a thing, and that maybe something that everyone loves might be replaced by something as simple and common and ancient as the half diamond or full diamond. It may give the exact same effect to the lock for whatever you're doing. Lifting, if you look at it, it has a diamond-like shape. on the very end. It's not flat, it's pointed. And as far as the height, it goes up the same as a half diamond. I don't know, I just went 10 minutes, so I'll have to cut this off because people in the future don't care about lock picking. They don't use locks anymore. They don't have hands. They fly around. They're flying saucers. They're aliens. Aliens to us, but now they're the owners of planet Earth. There you go. Subject you to some of my insanity. We'll put that flying saucer on top of that skull. Get it up there where you can see it. See, he's landed. Alright, I'm going to have some more stuff coming in. I'll do some more reviews, and hopefully you'll find them entertaining, and you will find out that I am slightly insane, but it's a harmless kind of insane. I'm not going to go out and Allah Akbar, cut your neighbor's head off type of shit, I mean, I don't live and let live type of person. I don't care what your religion is. I personally don't have one. And I'm not lost or anything or looking for one. So thank you very much for those of you who are concerned about my soul, which I don't believe I have. I also need to make some more tincture. It's one of those, look at me, I'm going 11 minutes. Well, I'm going to go into the far future, reach the people into the far future, not just, the near and immediate future. Because they may be fascinated by locks in the future. Alright. I haven't bored you enough, and I could just keep picking all day. Look at that. I'm going to attack that one next. And then I may use the gem on one of these dreaded ace locks that I've yet to open. So there. I have challenges galore. Challenges to sanity is not the least of it.